seen that. I mean, so if you look at the grading plan, the way I've got it graded right now, I've got everything kind of going to the northeast side. And I know that I've got existing drainage structures there that are, you know, at least 15 inches in diameter. So they'll most likely be adequate to handle anything else like discharge. We can take a look at that if it's an option for us moving forward, but right now I'm of the opinion that that's probably our best location to go to for stormwater discharge from the site.
This will, it's not their property.
No, I understand.
But we can put him together with Nick Caesar, the engineer for that project, and between the two of them, they may be able to come up with something to make an improvement.
Okay.
You had a chance to look at John's comments, yes?
I did, yes, and there's, I don't take any exception to any of the comments. Again, we're in a very preliminary stage, so, and John was actually kind of very kind to me considering, I could have been, I've got an 8 to 10 page letters, so I'm constantly looking for it. So he was, I think he was appropriate in the level of detail he provided for the review.
I mean, really, their goal tonight is to get feedback from you on this proposed site and how the site would function. You know, they have given me information on the trucks, turning movements, how it would operate on-site and extend to off-site. And they're looking for whatever you have, which may encourage them to make changes or continue the design as is.
My opinion is, you know, this side of the site looks good and everything. Now it's just that other side of the site where the second building was, it's kind of some mystery to me. I said it seems kind of like it's a little bit of a mystery to you as well, what the owner wants to do with that side.
Oh, with the balance of what we're not developing or something?
Yeah, whether that building was stay
Well-
or not, or what's going to be there.
Well, we have submitted a plan, which actually will prevent, I guess, segmentation of secret in that sense. It's not that we may not be here before the board for that building, it's just not going to be at that time, this time. So, I mean, the board has seen, right, because I have submitted that there is a potential in the future we will come back for that. There's probably a very good potential we will come back for that other building. But it's just not going to be at this time, I couldn't tell you. As well as a wet hit. Doing overtime, like, study on this.
Usually it's back to library.
Questions?
And he would be like, I agree with you. Oh, yeah? So just, we must work on
You just
some.
don't
Yeah, this is what we do.
And we'll tell you if it's
We're
really
they're talking about addressing that, we're about to fix
So
it.
you think there's something?
And I'm willing to go on. Yeah.
It's a very expensive assessment, it's important, especially in this.
As a manufacturer, facility, we did it, it's going forward.
We're gonna find it.
But like your wetlands and your endangered species.
Yeah.
I know it's going to
Yeah, I've explained this in time.
Can you speak louder up there?
This was a very good divided in two, but he's buttoned up. Yeah, he's, this is, we're manufacturing, so he's, this is just not one thing. Nice job.
Yeah, I think that's really finished. Okay, so next steps.
There's no action, no decision, just your opinions, the applicants, so they know how to proceed.
Yeah. Opinions that would dictate.
So I just want to clarify, just because the agenda said that it was going to be split with two,
Okay, right. You're no longer a
so
subdivision.
you're not subdividing it,
No,
you're just
well-
one building.
I'm gonna double check with the applicant what they wanna do with the Spindler building. If they maintain the Spindler building, I'm not sure if it will go back to a subdivision, or we will have two buildings on one site. Or we can, I think we are permitted, since we got that definition, that you're allowed two buildings on one site.
Well, what's in front of you tonight is a single building on a single lot.
So 24,000 square foot on the 51 square foot parcel.
But it also has an existing
Yeah,
building
but it
on the
has an
same lot.
existing building.
Which it's shown having a road going through.
Yeah,
That's why I say from the parking confusion.
but I've got a suspicion that, my applicant has.
This is the building.
So
The
careful.
right road.
So I'm gonna,
That's a different property.
just
See the arrows?
you go back and review it.
That's the property.
Sure we're doing this?
Right.
That's what we asked.
So, I'll confirm for you guys next time.
Decisions.
But,
Yeah, because I understand what you're saying about the one versus two buildings, like previously the two buildings was economically feasible, now it's not, so now it's one. But as you said, you kind of just split the side and the other side kind of just like hasn't really been talked about or looked at, you know?
right, so, well, I can tell you two things are gonna happen. It's gonna be vacant, or we'll try possibly to maintain that Spindler building where it is. I'll have to work out my traffic circulation a little bit differently, as it's shown on the plan. And I'll have to modify it, make sure it's back to the board, it's gonna be updated. We might have to stay going back to a subdivision after that. So, I'll work that out, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, in my head for economic feasibility is, I could see in a business perspective, why you would want to keep that building temporarily, rent that out to make that money, and then be able to, in the future, demolish and do that two building thing.
I'll double check it. The reason being is, I'm not sure how this building will impact his operations, and I'm not sure that if he maintains that building, he has a, for lack of a better way of stating it, like a proper, structure that he can, lease or rent, but yeah, I don't know what it's, I'll have to check with him on his end, what he's looking to do with it for sure. May not be so attractive, right, what's left over, so we'll find out and see what he wants to do with it.
Slap some piano.
Thank you for the presentation.
No, glad to provide that. So I'll get back to work and then I'll see you guys soon.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, so what, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
So just for, again, we're very much in the preliminary stages. As has been made apparent, even with the applicant deciding exactly which final, plan they want to propose to the board. So, again, if anybody has any last things that they would like to see on a future site plan, then we're good. I mean, there's nothing, I don't even have enough information to like preliminarily list up, the action of the secret. I think the applicant is aware of that. And we'll see when they want to come back.
Did we, I don't recall, did we start the agency on this? Because it's been so long.
No,
We didn't,
I don't
didn't think
even
so.
know.
Yeah.
I don't have enough info.
Right.
I mean, definitely, I mean, I can tell you, like, obviously, the fire official and departments will be part of that. And then your usuals. But just need more clarification as to like.
Yeah,
wetlands
we'll
and
shape up the
stuff.
final direction of this going hopefully in the next submittal, and then we'll be able to pull that trigger.
Yeah, because as you said, I think it's making a bigger, you just have to coordinate with the local emergency services to make sure they have the proper resources to respond, to emergency if it's like.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care. Have a good night.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is to discuss our February meetings calendar. We have a conflict and want to discuss moving
our meeting from February 22nd to February 15th.
Yes, I'm the conflict.
I was gonna let, yeah, wasn't gonna happen.
No, it's okay. I'm probably gonna be out of the country, on that day and during that week. And, the issue is that the rescheduling of the Monday holidays, it's been conflicting with my Tuesday board meetings. So I asked the chairwoman so graciously if she would consider, and she would, so if the board would consider. If not, of course, I can have something from my office, cover it.
That's my birthday.
We're gonna move it
Oh.
from the 22nd to the 15th.
I'll change it right
So
now.
instead of the fourth Tuesday, we'll meet on the second and third Tuesday that month, if you are all available, or at least if quorum is available.
I'm good.
You're good?
As of right now, I'm sure.
Do we need a motion for this?
Yeah, so motion to change it, I can,
Right now, the village website is somebody else meeting on the 15th. Or any of the other boards meeting on the 15th.
Let me check that now.
I have the
I
first
don't
we're
know.
gonna
Thursday.
have that as a Tuesday. Oh, the village board actually might
That's what I
be
said,
meeting
like,
that
let me
day.
On
check
Tuesday?
that.
Yeah.
They meet on second Tuesdays, I think, right? The third or something?
Somebody on the website, it was the third Tuesday of the month. I'm sure I read that because I emailed the mayor some
It is.
updates.
Yep, it's still working that night.
So are you out that whole week?
No, so my issue is that the 21st is President's Day, so,
So you get pushed up.
so that meeting got pushed up to the 22nd, and, quite frankly, it has already like 5 agenda items.
Right.
So I was gonna prepare for that meeting, but if the board, if you want to hold the 22nd, I can, you know, there's a, you know, my supervising partner, Will Frank, who's also the Village of Washingtonville primary attorney. I can see if he's available to cover, and he'll, you know, be fully briefed, of course, and then if not, there's also another associate in my firm that does municipal, and I can fully brief, and he covers for me sometimes.
Is there another day that week, or?
The 23rd and on, I plan to not be around.
So what happens if we go, is it going to be the 16th or the 14th? No, I mean, 14th is bad, never mind.
Which one?
16th,
The 23rd.
17th,
Of
18th,
February?
well, 18th is a Friday, I don't think everybody wants to
I
see each
can't,
other.
I can't do the 18th because I'll be down there.
16 or 17?
You probably won't see me.
16th or 17th would also be good for me.
Can we check the village calendar?
Wednesday is probably court,
Yeah.
it's the 16th.
Wednesdays are court.
And what about Thursday the 17th? So we're just checking.
Hurry up, Rick.
He's quick.
Thursday, the 17th of February, correct?
Yeah, we used to meet that day. didn't we?
That is the zoning board of appeals.
Okay.
But they're meeting.
Neither Baroda or 61 East Main will be here
Yeah, I don't even
for
know.
that meeting.
It might be
You may
canceled.
not have enough to have an agenda anyway.
So then we'll leave it as is for now.
Okay,
If we get to our first meeting in February and we realize that somebody really needs to come back, then we'll discuss with you about having one of your colleagues come.
that's fine.
We have another meeting to get there.
Yeah, this board is pretty active, so I feel like, you know, if anything, if somebody needs to hold a week or two, or whatever the chairwoman wants, it's your agenda, so.
Okay. Sounds good. Public comment, just want to make a comment for the recording, that if anybody from the public is watching this and you are unable to attend our regular meetings, you can always submit public comment to me via email. My email address is on the website. It's selinaroper.planningboard@gmail.com. We do have one member from the public today, Susan Walski, at 24 South Street, Washingtonville. You have 3 minutes. If you'd like to make your comment.
Yes, thank you. Welcome back. Happy New Year, everyone. First of all, I would like to remind you that the public information for this village is supposed to be posted on its website. There was no agenda posted as of 5:30 today for tonight's meeting. In regards to the applicant, I do know Mr. Prasad has worked very closely with this village to try and make everything very aesthetic and work well for the village and his business as well. Moving forward, though, please keep in mind that the new rail trail, which is supposed to be turned into a walking path, does go right behind these properties. So when you're looking at trucks and turnarounds, please keep in mind the consideration of additional foot traffic that's going to be along there, as well as cars looking to park probably where there's no parking to access that trail. I would ask that you make prior to the next meeting when the applicant comes forward, any of the paperwork and designs available for the public to see. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your comment. There is no other public here to comment for today. Oh, you weren't on my list.
I know, sorry, but I just wanted to say, I see 7 hours ago, it was posted on the,
No, I went on it 3 times,
okay, it's on the Facebook page.
but that's not the public.
Oh, doesn't it feed through from one to the other?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it's right on the website on the corner of the Facebook feed.
Yeah, it's the feed. So what's that 7 hours ago? So I believe it automatically.
Like I said, I checked and I refreshed my browser and everything.
Okay, thank you for your comment. Our next scheduled meeting is our work session, Tuesday, February 8th, 2022 at 7 p.m. It is 7:49. Would somebody like to make a motion to adjourn if nobody has anything else to discuss?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor of adjourning the meeting?
Aye.
Non-official comment, actually, I think your website's been improved tremendously.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Yeah.